Hi everyone, my name's Kaylee. I came to the University of Denver's professional creative writing program through Disney Aspire in the hopes of one day becoming a show writer for Disney Imagineering, meaning I'm hoping to write scripts for attractions and things like that. I've loved Disney as long as I can remember. My personal writing style is a lot of fantasy, and it's a lot of dark fantasy. So things like ghosts, demons, witches, sirens, things like that. I'm heavily influenced by Victorian Gothic literature, things like Dracula, Frankenstein, Jekyll and Hyde. And the piece I'm going to read from tonight, The Hunchback of Notre Dame by Victor Hugo. I am a sucker for a good sympathetic villain. A character who's clearly just in the wrong, doing the wrong things, but maybe not for the wrong reasons. Characters who have a human side to them, even if their actions are awful. Claude Frollo from the novel version of Hunchback of Notre Dame embodies that better than any other character I've ever seen. And if you've seen the Disney movie, you're probably looking at me right now like I'm crazy. But in the book, it's established early on that he's a very nurturing character. Quasimodo's in the bell tower by choice. He's not being forced to stay up there. Frollo has a younger brother who he dotes on. But he also has been so focused on the priesthood and in academics and things like that, that he hasn't really had time to deal with his own feelings. He's just taking care of everyone else and learning as much as he can and shutting himself away from humanity. So that when he sees a pretty girl dancing in the square, it's not good. He says he falls in love with her. It's not love. It's psychosis. I can't even call it lust. It's just crazy. He's like running through the streets, hallucinating her everywhere he goes. It's bad. And then at her execution, where she's being accused of stabbing the captain of the guard, he offers to save her if she'll be his. She is disgusted by this. But his confession has one of the most beautiful lines of dialogue I've ever read, and there's so much passion in it that I really, really love this part, as weird and gross as it is. And I think that's a mark of really great writing, is that you can kind of see a little glimmer of something that's not terrible in the worst villains. I always think the best villains are the ones that you can sympathize a bit with. So here we go. When he ceased speaking, panting and exhausted, she repeated in a low tone, "Oh, my Phoebus." The priest dragged himself towards her on his knees. "I entreat you," he cried, "if you have any feeling, do not repulse me. Oh, I love you. I am a miserable wretch. When you utter that name, unhappy girl, it is as if you ground the very fibers of my heart between your teeth. Have mercy. If you come from hell, I will go there with you. I have done everything to that end. The hell where you are will be paradise to me. The sight of you is more blissful than that of God. Oh, speak. Will you not accept me? I should have thought that on the day when a woman could repel such love, the very mountains themselves would move. Oh, if you would but consent! Oh, how happy we might be! We would fly. I would help you to escape. We would go somewhere. We would seek out that spot of earth where there was the most sunshine, the most trees, the most blue sky. We would love each other. We would pour our two souls into the other, and we would thirst inextinguishably each for the other, quenching our thirst forever and together at the inexhaustible cup of love." She interrupted him with a loud burst of terrible laughter. "Only look, father! There is blood upon your nails!" The priest for some moments stood petrified, his eyes fixed on his hands. "Ah, yes," he replied at length, with strange gentleness. "Insult me, mock me, overwhelm me, but come, come. We must hasten. Tomorrow is the day, I tell you. The gallows in the Place de Grève, you know. It is ever ready. It is horrible to see you borne in that tumbrel. Oh, have mercy! I never felt before how much I loved you. Oh, follow me! You shall take your time to love me after I have saved you. You shall hate me, too, as long as you will. But come, tomorrow, tomorrow, the gallows, your execution. Oh, save yourself. Spare me. He seized her by the arm. He was frantic. He strove to drag her away. She fixed her eyes steadily upon him. What has become of my Phoebus? So the line that I'm super obsessed with is, the hell where you are will be paradise to me. That just fully embodies just how far gone and yet how much of a heart is still under all the furloughness. So I'm hoping I can pull off maybe something with a character like that. We'll see. I hope to see you soon and find out. Have a magical night.